everyone, and welcome to the 2022 Final Fantasy Randomizer Tournament. I am Bailey Wizard. Alongside me is Rubes. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing all right. Looking forward to some Final Fantasy action, and we've got ourselves an interesting starting party here for sure.
Yeah, we do. So, looks like we have 4 forced, and we got 2 black belts, a nun, and a thief.
Yeah, so Magic's going to be at a premium at best. Although the thief having that katana access whenever we actually find one, that'll be good.
Mm-hmm. But black belts are going to be gigantic. They're starting off with plus 40 vitality and thief luck, which is thief luck growth, which will be very nice. Malice being black mage vitality growth. Yeah.
Yeah, they have the black mage vitality growth, but with the plus 40 at the start, it probably won't matter that much.
No, not at all.
So I guess one question, just a couple questions. Where kind of grind will they be able to find to get those, at least one of those black belts online? And will the black magic be good enough that they would even consider promoting?
First, before you can even think about that, we gotta figure out how we're gonna get through Garland.
Right. That. Yeah, we do have to get past Garland.
So here's hoping the weapons roll well, and it looks like we're off.
Looking at the weapons first, falchion +1, iron nunchucks +1. Not bad.
I mean, that wouldn't be bad. Probably still want to take a fight or two before we get up to Garland.
So silver bracelets -1. That's not that's at least that's decent armor for the early goings. Did either of them even look at the black magic shop, or the?
I don't think.
Probably was.
I don't think so. I mean, like you said. I mean, if they promote, I mean, it's good to know what you're looking at in the shops. So.
Imps have stun touch. That's wonderful.
Well, that's not fun.
Yeah, both runners and quick note to that. And one flag that has been set that we hadn't mentioned yet, we do have a required war mech, though I would think by the time they're up there, get to the top of sky, that probably won't be that big of an issue.
Poppadux going and getting that falchion for the thief. That's going to do some work, so that's good. So I think we have the tools we need to take down Garland.
Get all the attack power you can as early as you can.
Mm-hmm.
And ShoFukomachi getting the falchion as well. Alright, what's our first bit of treasure? A little bit of money.
I'd probably reset here when I see this unrunnable. But that's me.
They're a little bit evasive, but no, not too bad. Going through Tofu doing crits for 80 plus, that feels a little scary.
Mm-hmm. I mean, granted, they're against bones, which are one of the smallest enemies in the game. But
yeah.
Still, I mean, it's encouraging to see that kind of damage output.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if Garland has anything exciting today.
If we did, we didn't. If we didn't, we didn't get a chance to see it. And we got TNT from the king, and Ruby from the princess.
Oh, that's not bad. We can't do anything with the Ruby now, but we can turn that TNT fairly soon.
Mm-hmm. It looks like Poppadux is heading towards Provoca first.
Looks, it looks like he's going to do that. I think it's a good play. I mean, he should have money to check the weapon shop to see if there's anything maybe a little better, a little higher rolling, but like a saber or something, or you just go kill pirates. That works too.
Or just kill pirates. But they're a little dodgy here.
That's the problem with the nunchucks, is they don't really help very much with your hit rate. Meanwhile, Sho is doing the Matoya check.
What do we got here? We got a katana +3.
Oh my gosh.
And an invis 1 stick. Okay, that's a bit of a haul right there.
That katana is huge.
And that's a vanilla ship for Poppadux.
Assume that Poppadux is going to go to Matoya next, so he'll pick up that katana. Since, I mean, you've always got to go there and check to see if there are any loose.
Right. Yeah, but with that katana, do you even think about promoting for any reason at this point?
I guess it depends. Magic is kind of important, but I mean, I guess it depends on what kind of armor you find. If you find some good, like an opal bracelet or something, and whatever. Ooh, red sahegs have frost. That's cool.
And there's a dazzle too.
Sharks have dazzle. Oh man, the seas are not safe today. But I probably would not, but I would still want to see if I could find a ribbon and a good bracelet.
Well, we do have the silver bracelets in Corneria. It's -1, granted, but it's...
Yeah. I need something a little bigger for Topher, in my opinion.
Oof, the dazzling sharks still giving Poppadux a bit of the business.
Mm-hmm. He gets out of the sea, and he's going to go see what Matoya has.
And we'll be very happy, I think. Yeah, katana +3. You can equip it right off the bat. Life is good. And Poppadux heading straight for the dwarves to turn in that TNT. Plus the couple treasure chests that we can get there.
Yeah, there could be something there. Now, would you rather turn in the TNT first, or would you rather go to Marsh, and just in case you find like the adamant there, so you only have to dip the dwarves once?
I'd probably do dwarves for one. It's closer, and you might find something that'll help you. Like, copper -3. It's free armor.
+3. That's actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see what that wood armor he had was, though.
And there's a canal, so suddenly we have a couple more options.
All right, we can. The world is our oyster. All we need is a canoe, and maybe an airship would be nice.
Nice. The airship is always nice.
Show about to pick up his canal as well. Oof, 210 damage on that ogre.
From the katana, yeah.
Oh yeah. Looks like they're both looking to leave the inner sea.
Turning in the ruby for Sarda check.
It's pretty quick. It's not a bad idea.
Plus, there's Titan's Troves. That's 4 more treasure chests to find.
That's right.
And with that katana, you're not going to worry too much about the enemies in your way unless they come with skills or spells to ruin your day.
Yeah, you never know. A big pack of shadows or something, or here in the Titan's cave, a big pack of Gerwolves or something. You never know.
Opal Gauntlet.
Could sell that for some
shield.
All right, we got some vendor armor.
Although at this point, what are we going to buy with it? Well, we haven't found the vendor item yet.
No.
And there's always the pro rings and gold bracelets to think about investing in.
Yeah, and even some camping gear. But yeah, who knows where that vendor item's gonna roll?
Yeah, what, where, and how much?
Let's see what our buddy Sarda is hiding for us today.
Well, can't do anything with that yet, but at least we have it. I forget. Do these flags have bonuses for EXP bonuses? Let me look.
Yeah, it's 5% every
okay, so that
key item.
It's worth 5% experience, so
it doesn't hurt. But it always feels bad when you realize you can get to Sarda without if you get in the air, you just.
Poppadux check-in trap tiles. First one's seafood party pack and cobras. No thanks.
Yeah, we don't really have a good way to take care of the seafood, and even if we did, you don't really want to grind on that. Cobras are just a waste of time.
Especially since they're packing spells.
Oh.
And zombies.
Okay, so nothing good to grind on in Earth.
Nope.
So at this point then, would you go Crescent Lake for the free item, or would you go to Elflin and Marsh? I would probably go to Crescent Lake since I can't get any magic anyway.
Yeah, from here, I would probably go to Crescent Lake and then sail across the south and go to Elflin that way and go from there to Marsh. Of course, whatever item we get in Crescent Lake could throw a wrench into that plan, but
that's very true. I know though, if I saw the rod here, I would just not go to Earth yet. I don't think we'd be able to get through it, especially if we run into any large packs of unrunnable undeads or something similar.
Besides, at this point, you're mostly going to be relying on that katana-wielding thief to do most of your damage right now, because those iron nunchucks are only going to do so much right now.
Yeah. Alternatively, if you really want to get a black belt going, you could head over to the desert and see if something good's there. Because I mean, you could do a lot of work with that thief for a while.
Oh geez, I saw trance.
Oh no.
That had to have been from.
It's the cobras.
Okay. I saw they had dark, but I guess was dark a spell?
Yeah, dark's a spell. Trance is a skill.
Okay.
So it's got a nice spell and skill list, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully. I'm sure they're another reason not to go back to Earth Cave.
You'll be seeing a bunch of those cobras. And as such, ShoFukomachi pulls ahead a bit. Nope, still no vendor item. Cabins are pretty cheap at 48. Houses, 643 is...
That's actually pretty good for houses. I mean, houses in vanilla, I think, are 3,000, so...
Well, yeah, true.
So that's actually a pretty good price for houses.
Pro ring -2. I think that was for about 8 grand.
Could do worse. And I think Sho's going to go back and sell that gear.
Alright, what do we got from the old man? It's the crown. Definitely makes routing it this way a bit more efficient. Go from here to Elfland, stop up to Northwest Castle, drop off the crown.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully the king in the Northwest Castle won't give us any issues. I mean, if he does, we do have a katana we could take care of him with. But maybe he'll be nice today and he'll just hand over whatever he's got.
Is Astos shuffle? Did they shuffle Astos in these flags? I don't think they said anything about that.
If it's not unless you request it. So if they didn't say anything, then no, he'll be there. Ooh, Pizza for Ruse. That's kind of not great. And they're unrunnable.
Ooh, apparently Pete's have frost too. Great.
So we've already seen frost in the ocean, frost on the land. I guess it's winter again.
And so poppadux is sailing across the south. ShoFukomachi's going back in, taking the inner sea route to get back to Elfland.
Interesting. There are enough turn-ins in the inner sea where going back to it isn't the worst play. Because we still have the crystal, we still have the herb. I mean, although you get to the herb from the south too, and then we still have the adamant. So that might work out. I guess we'll see what everybody's got.
I think I saw canoe there at the crown turn-in.
That is big. Now with the exception of Gaia and Lefane, the world is completely open. And now you gotta start thinking, what do you do?
Uh-huh. I mean, you've got ice and volcano.
Mm-hmm.
Ice Cave at least is an incentivized location, but you're gonna have to go to Volcano anyway just to beat Carrie. But there's a lot of treasure to be had there too, and we still haven't found any of our loose yet.
No, it's incredibly chest dense. You got 2 floors with a combined like 30, 30 some chests. I mean, it's plus the one on the carry floor. It's definitely a great place to go. And of course, Ice has a guaranteed incentive, but then also Ordeals has a guaranteed incentive. We don't have Oxyil yet, so maybe we don't head that way, because if you do Ordeals, you might want to do Waterfall at the same time. You know.
And poppadux is heading straight for the incentivized chest, while ShoFukomachi is checking the top side first.
It's a very cheeky play. Let's see what he finds.
Wear sword +3. Wouldn't be bad if we didn't have the katana already.
We don't have anybody who can equip that either.
Really, I thought thieves could equip that.
That's the one I always mix up, but no, thieves can't equip the wear sword. Only fighters and red mages. Now ninjas could. The swords that are around that range that the thief can equip are the coral, the dragon, and the rune. Yeah, I don't know why they can't equip a wear sword, but that's just how it goes.
And
but yeah,
Mudball guarding the incentive chest.
Maybe take that a couple times.
Chime. Okay, that opens up a good bit of treasure.
Yeah, it doesn't help us get to the incentive box in Sky, but no. I mean, you could definitely check that first floor to see if you can find some good stuff.
If you're feeling cheeky, you can go for the greater than less than room 2, and there's arachnids with squint.
So another reason not to go to Earth. Ooh.
Yeah, you don't want to be seeing an 8-pack of that, no.
So they're gonna have to get those pro rings before they even try. And yes, people are asking in chat who rolled this. It was Danny. So I expect some good fun.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
And the thief is down, but the black belts are on 4 hits, so they're already doing some decent damage.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good damage for this point of the game. Already level 11.
And I think we've had a few unrunnable encounters, so I guess Shof's just been taking those.
So some of them you may as well. He's always going to take more mud goals. Okay. I mean, they rolled under 200 HP, but... Oh, they got snorting, too. That's cool. Yeah, I think Sho should probably get out of there before anything bad happens.
Yeah, comment and chat about nuke level 1. Yes, we do have nuke at level 1, except it's lock behind, floater, canoe, and tail.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they have frost too. Sure.
Oh, lovely.
So we've already seen 3 different enemies with frost. That is fantastic.
Yeah, but I think frost happens is in enough spots that I don't think that's the Medusa script per se.
Probably not. I mean, plus that one was behind snorting, and I think at least one of the other enemies had it as the first skill.
Yeah, the red Zags was the first. Yeah.
poppadux doing the Ordeals play. I personally like that one. It's pretty quick. Get some levels as long as there's nothing too dangerous. And you get an incentive item.
shows dealing with these werewolves that have mute. Not that it matters too much, but not reliably one-shotting them, and that's the worry.
Mm-hmm. That's not mute that I'm worried about. It's whatever might be behind it.
Oh, like slow, for example?
That's not great.
No.
This would take him down to 1 hit.
Yeah, and I think these werewolves might be able to outpace them on this one. Maybe it's gonna be close.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, right, mute. You can't use potions when you're muted. I did not know that.
Yeah, can't use potions. Can't use you can't use the magical items either.
Oof, that hurts. Not only did you lose the chime, you lost the levels too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's gonna dive back in. Poppadux found some rub man-cats.
Oh, that's
another
gonna
reason.
That's gonna make Sky a little hairy.
Yeah, better get those pro rings.
We know where they are.
Mm-hmm. And they weren't too expensive. You only need about 26,000 to get 3 of them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and apparently they were unrunnable too. Even better.
Well, Nuke would do well against them, but they they resist all the elements pretty much. Clearing out some small zombies. I mean, they're not the greatest XP, but at these levels it adds up.
And if you can reliably take them down, that's all the better. And Poppadux group up to 13.
Not bad. Not bad.
Earth tile and the trap tile here, kind of.
You could probably take him down in one turn with that gigantic.
Poppadux not even checking any of the chests in here.
Wow. Okay.
And we got the slab and the incentive chest. I want to say how things work nowadays is that in an incentivized location like say Ordeals, you're not going to find a loose there if it works the way I think it does nowadays.
No. That's correct. But you could still find ribbons, pro rings, Masa Moon,
Right, yeah.
But maybe he just wants to avoid those man cats. I think they can show up on that floor. If that's the case, then yeah. Yeah, I definitely agree with Classic Gamer in chat. You should check them. They're not that hard. They're not that far out of the way. Right. Looks like Sho's about to make it out of Marsh. Assuming he doesn't run into those gross werewolves.
Yeah, Poppadux making. Ooh! Tyro's on the first encounter after the reset.
It's not bad. Not ideal. But it can get you a few levels.
It looks like about 800 health, maybe less.
That's a little more than you want to see on a Tyro.
Well, to be fair, the second hit was for like 300 and something, because it could be more like 600. So,
still, that's kind of high for a Tyro. The wyverns aren't too big.
Nah.
But yeah, I mean, I would prefer to see sandworms or T-Rex, especially if I'm gonna.
Yeah, that's about 600 health. Easily one roundable, at least.
So I'm going to check the northeast quadrant. And a sandworm. That's not bad. They didn't. Okay, and then under 339. That doesn't tell us a whole lot, though.
Oh, and with glare.
Oh.
Yeah, sandworms definitely don't have much for health.
Might want to go check Mirage and see if there's a cheeky ribbon on that first floor. The good thing is, though,
T-Rex with 400 health or less. On the first encounter in the northwest. Oh,
I bet it's gonna be the second. I bet it's gonna be the second encounter too. The way they've been rolling. Yep. All right, we've got our grind.
Actually, I think that might still just be the first encounter. I think he saved after the first one.
Oh, okay.
Oh! Okay, that makes things interesting. T-Rexes with crack.
You know. The good thing is you're saving, so you got a good chance of getting him down before he does that. I still like this grind.
Definitely a lot of XP.
Yeah, pretty sure that is the second encounter as well.
Yeah. Nope, second encounter was steak and wings.
Oh, my bad.
Which still isn't bad.
No, you just have to make sure you're saving after every fight here.
Yeah.
Which you don't really want to have to do that, but do what you gotta do. Yeah, you should have if you can get the other two party members down, and after a couple more fights, he should be fine in terms of cabins and tents. And Argoyles, meanwhile, have fog too. That is annoying.
If only because it's just a waste of time.
It is, especially in ordeals, because they can roll in those big packs.
Alright, so let's see what kind of treasure poppadux missed out on in ordeals. Opal bracelet, money, more money. There was a house in the first one.
Alright. Opal gauntlet.
Tent, sunsword, money, another katana.
Dual wielding when?
If only. Poppadux is up to 21.
And those black belts already have over 500 HP. That 40 vitality is ridiculous. Because usually you're around there, around in the 30s, I think.
Yep, we're already took down the thief. And we're going 2-man for a bit. Or,
Yep, just get one of them down in the front, and then should be good to go.
5,500 XP, my goodness.
And that's good. And that's gonna double once Punch takes a seat.
Yeah, I'd feel better about it if you could one-shot him, but can't really do that.
Oh yeah. It shouldn't be too much longer.
Meanwhile, Sho is heading to Onrak. What do we have here? There's the floater for 15k.
Not a bad price at all.
No.
And he definitely has the money. Why don't you buy 2? You give everyone an airship.
Question in chat. No, the black belts did not have a nerfed hit percent, so I guess the T-Rexes are a little bit evasive. They're not getting their full hit count on them.
Yeah. They've been getting a little more in shape, running around a bit.
Poppadux still has a decent number of cabins left. We'll see how far he decides to take this T-Rex grind. Ooh, when you get all 6 hits in, that T-Rex is going down.
Yep. Alright. Time to work on danning that other guy.
Either through damage or through crack.
Right. Well, looks like they're getting a lot of turn order, so may need to look elsewhere to get the Dan or just start showing them their beautiful iron chucks until the T-Rex gets annoyed and eats one of them.
Oh, I guess it is the first 2 encounters. I didn't realize.
It's always nice when you get that. But of course, when you're dealing with the T-Rex with crack, gotta be a little more careful.
Yeah.
Those Tyros are a bit bigger than the T-Rex.
Yeah, a little bit.
Now we see a Gasty, who's incredibly evasive on Sho's side in the waterfall.
Yeah, he's taken a couple of those out already.
Gasty is another really good source of experience, but they often can be evasive and chunky, and they can hit hard.
And we've got Mudgalls.
Oh no. Just to see what the robots got today. Maybe just maybe we'll find one of those loose items here in the waterfall.
Possibly. The thing is, these Mudgalls are definitely not what Sho wants to see, given the sleep spell they have.
I keep getting turn order on them. That was a little bit irritating.
It's the Oxyale.
Oh, well, there you go. It's always fun when that happens.
Brack Gauntlet.
If you don't want to punch down a Kraken or a Tia, you got another option.
Yeah. And Poppadux up to 31. And the black belts are already above 800 health. And 2 T-Rexes, throw a cabin, rinse and repeat. And that's 32, and Poppadux is done for now.
Alright. That's a fair decision.
And Sho deciding not to go into Shrine just yet. Decides to head elsewhere.
Probably gonna go get in the air first. Maybe
oh yeah, we do. Yep, floater, right.
Mm-hmm. You can't blame him. I mean, he doesn't have a we haven't seen the loose yet, and you don't want to loot Sea Shrine if you don't have to.
Yeah, true.
And we got bottle and slab to turn in too. So yeah, it's a perfectly good play.
So at this point, I kind of wonder how long it'll take poppadux to go to on-rack to get that floater.
That is a very good question.
So we're still missing a decent number of items. It could still be we could find a loose Incardia. Could be behind the bottle because we're still looking for the cube, the rod, the loot, the key.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there is a lot that needs to be done. But between the two black belts and the katana, poppadux is he hasn't rezzed the thief. That is interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I probably would. You could do triple melee, or you could just have him as a run bot. But either way, I'd probably keep him up.
Maybe the thief luck might have something to do with it. It's like these guys have enough luck. If I need to run, then I don't need the thief for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good point. Just learned how to speak Lefanish in about 5 seconds. It's a very neat trick. I'm sure there's an app for that by now on either Android or Play Store or Apple. Poppadux doing the ice dive.
Bracelets +2. Very nice.
Yeah, now that's a lot better than that silver. 28 absorb. I mean, that's at this point it's better than his levels on the black belt, so that's good choice.
And even though the pro rings I believe rolled negative, but still that is still a few extra absorb as well.
Oh yeah. I mean, more important is the death protection.
Well,
but
yeah,
the absorb helps.
1,000 damage to the, and we got an herb from the fairy.
All right. So go see what they have in Lefane, I guess. Mm-hmm. And then.
And poppadux still not really checking anything for chess.
I can't entirely blame him.
Yeah,
but
it's like,
at
ribbons? Who needs ribbons?
The thing is, 32, I mean, you're still pretty susceptible to things like Bane. There are 2 Bane spells in the Topher Fiend pool. It's, I don't want to... I don't know if I'd take that chance.
Slab turns into the adamant, and we got the key and ice.
Ice required.
Question in chat, we have not found any loose yet.
But we haven't been to Volcano, we haven't been in Sea, we haven't checked Cardia. I mean, now poppadux has a key. He's got, 5 spots he can check there as well.
Cockatrices have thunder. Ooh,
Thunderbirds.
That's gonna make Earth Cave fun. The question is, Ruse stick a key item? I don't.
Yes. Yes, the Ruse stick is a key item. It's an incentive item. It doesn't count as it doesn't count as like a key item, so you don't get like a bonus with it. But it is incentivized.
Right. Yeah.
Alright, so let's see where Sho's going next. Guessing he's going to turn in the herb and adamant. I mean, while I'm there, I personally like to loot Cardia before I even do that. You just head west, check those. If there's nothing, then head north and hit up the herb and adamant.
Yeah, and we do have airship is required. The bottle turned into the herb, turned into the cube.
Alright, sky is now open for Sho. Now what about the big brick that Smithy McBeard sword wants?
Well, adamant turns into the crystal. We're just finding all the fetch quests all at once.
Hey, it's extra experience bonus, so if Sho wants to grind after this, I mean, he's going to have a little bit of a bonus that poppadux didn't have.
Ooh, and both fetch quest chains were required. That was the rod.
Oh, wow. So we don't know what's in Earth yet. It's possible we have a loose loot, or it could be in Earth.
Or in Sky.
Oh yeah, or Sky. So yeah, there's still a fair chance that neither loose is required. Poppadux raiding the armory floor. Frosty's with Lit 3 and Trance. That's fun.
Oh yay.
Putting on a light show to go along with the dance moves.
Oh, Pete's have a hold as well. That's
Oh
fun.
no.
Unrunnable fires. If they can do stuff, we don't know because they went down so fast. And Sho's down to 1.
Oh. Well, Frost cremate's not the worst. Poppadux.
Sees that glance too.
Ooh, an Agamatile.
There's a free pro ring and there's a heal 2 helmet and a quad X shirt.
Oh man. The quad X shirt is really good.
Still no loose incentivized items yet.
It's alright, it's a good haul there in the main part of the armory. Poppadux choosing to just continue down instead of saving, and I think with those giant black belts it's fine.
As long as you have enough heal potions to deal with the lava damage, yeah, you should be fine.
I didn't see, did Sho just left Ice Cave before getting the key?
I don't know. I didn't see what happened there.
Yeah, he only has a solo black belt, looks like. So I guess
apparently you walked out after that, after the Frost Dragons. Just if for no other reason than to get the other black belt back up. Or no, never mind. He still will just run it packing 1. Pro cape, -3, so meh.
I mean, you can give that on your thief. Give him a 5 absorbed shield. That's not terrible. Of course, his thief is kind of sleeping at the moment.
Ooh, another pro ring. And Sho's doing a bit of a grind on these red dragons on the red dragon tile here.
Interesting. Hopefully he doesn't run into anything bad off an
and
off-tile
poppadux finds an eye tile in Volcano.
So I and Agama both in Volcano. Cool. I mean,
And Sho getting about the same amount of experience on the Red Dragon as poppadux was against the T-Rexes, though granted that was going to 2 party members instead of 1.
Mm-hmm.
And no loose items in Volcano.
All right, so at this point, then he's got to decide where he's going to go after having a visit with Carrie. Go check key locks. He could go to Waterfall.
Given the knowledge we have on the Oddbrack Waterfall area, would probably be might be the best choice for poppadux, just because of the fetch chains that lead to required items.
But I mean, he could easily, before even going to Waterfall, he could just swing around by, like by Elfland and check what's there. I mean, it wouldn't take that long to check all the key locks. Then again, I'd rather be flying versus sailing, but especially when the waters have lots of frosty things.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why you buy enough tents and cabins, and you just save on the water a lot.
And shows up to 30 on the black belt. Yeah, poppadux is checking key lock stuff. And there's our ribbon.
Ooh. That's a good find.
Mm.
And a nice Aegis shield that nobody can use.
Sho finding the giant wolf pack in the on the off tile.
Yeah, as long as
thankfully they don't seem to be doing much.
Yeah, and luckily they're not big. Like they could run into like a whole mess of wraiths. So that's good.
It feels weird that, given all the stuff we found, we still haven't found any of our loose incentives yet.
No. So maybe we'll find them soon. Papa Duke's gonna check the 8 in the dwarf cave. So there's a good chance one of them could show up there.
Plus, there's the 6 in Corneria.
Mm-hmm.
Vorpal -1. No thanks.
A game changer. Except we're not promoting, so never mind.
Probably not. No, there's the second ribbon.
Yep, I think our gear is pretty much done. Papa Duke's just needs to get those gold bracelets.
Uh-huh.
Z-Man in chat asking if Show's going to 42. More than likely.
Yeah,
Or if not 42, very, very close.
Yeah, he's already at 37, so...
Alright, let's see what Canaria has for us.
Nothing in the first room. And nothing in the second room. Wow.
Mm.
Ooh, is he going to be checking Temple of Fiends locked?
I wouldn't, but I mean he's there.
Mm.
Hey, more of those unrunnable bones. Sho getting a mage pack here.
That was another one. Oh, that was on the undead trap tile after the drop down.
Oh, so he's at 40. So yeah, he's pretty good. I'd probably put that black belt in the front because he could morale break some things.
And there's the tail.
Ooh, and a third ribbon.
Wow. So all 3 ribbons were key locked. Dang.
He resets out of it. Oh.
I mean, he's already got 2.
He doesn't need 3, and he really doesn't need 2 either. But pity.
And poppadux hitting up the on-rack area.
Alright, so he will get his floater very, very soon.
Yep.
Sho getting his key, so he's just loot from go mode.
Which could be anywhere.
Yep, could be sky, like you said earlier, could be earth, or... I mean, considering we've already found one of the loose, I'm thinking it's probably in an incentive check. But Sho doesn't know that yet.
Yeah, it could be anywhere in Sea Shrine.
Mm-hmm.
Sea Shrine's got a good number of checks. It could be any of those too.
Yeah, so... Yeah, if I'm Sho here, I would go to Earth and Sky before checking anything else. Now, I personally would do Sky first, because I like doing Sky first. We got 42, we got a high 40 black belt. Or 40 black belt, with 3 heal pots.
And just reviving the other black belt, not bringing up the thief.
Still leaving the black belt in the second spot.
So having just found the Oxyale, I expect poppadux to just knock out Sea Shrine like right now, since he's right here. Whether he checks, whether he digs for the loose, we'll see. But at the very least, you go down, punch out Kraken, just so that's done and out of the way.
Mm-hmm. And since he found the tail, like I said, I mean, I still like checking the other places first, but you know, maybe he'll just go down Kraken side and clear that.
Yeah, maybe save Mermaid side for if you really have to.
Yeah. And Sho, man after my heart, going to Sky. I love it.
And completely bypassed the first floor. Will likely do the same for the second floor.
Oh yeah, that's way too out of the way, especially when you have a big beefy black belt. Oh, Cerberus has rub too. I would still put that black belt in the first spot because you could have morale broken those Cerberus, and they could run away.
Ooh, unrunnable slimes on the trap tile.
Uh-oh.
4 hits for 4. Oh, never mind, 10 hits for 534.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. The only way you're getting past them is critting.
They do have gaze. And
That's
stone poison.
Oh no!
Okay, that's a little scary.
I mean, it shouldn't hit his. It shouldn't hit his show black belt. But you know, things do happen.
Yeah. Yeah, mention in chat, if only we had someone with a high crit weapon, which we kind of do, except they're apparently so unimportant that they're just left for dead.
Yeah, and Poppaduk's doing the same thing. I mean, I get it. It's fewer inputs in a fight, but it's an extra run chance, and it's an extra easy, quick
Awesome
melee.
+3. That's an interesting find. And incentive in Sky is the Saber Gauntlet.
Oh. Well, Masa +3. That's really good. It's not going to have the crit rate of the katana, but it's going to do more raw damage. That's a lot of frost wolves. Alright, and Sho is about to pull up to the required war mech. Will our robot chicken overlord nuke us down, or will we be looking at, a Lit 2 bot?
I think one nuke wouldn't be enough to take down Sho.
Why not 2? Nah, it still wouldn't be enough. Now, Sho will be just fine against it.
Oh yeah, most likely.
Now, if he's punchy, that's a little scary. And black belt missing airs, because that's what happens. Because airs are always incredibly evasive. Nothing but Gurnaga airs on this bridge, just over and over again. Ooh, a nacho.
Punch for 600. A punch back for about 124.
That's not bad.
And down goes Warmech. And the top black belt's already at 46.
Nice. So it's almost at its own MDef ribbon. So making the ribbon almost wholly unnecessary.
And who needs haste when you can just punch for about 1300? And we have our first orb lit at 102.
Mm-hmm.
And Kraken has Thunder.
I can't imagine Kraken's gonna last long. I can't imagine Kraken's gonna last very long.
Nah. Actually, yeah, Papa did finish Do Volcano, right? It just wasn't marked on the tracker at the moment. I totally forgot. And Sho going straight to Earth. Already has the rod. Can just go ahead and clear that place.
Class Engaber does point out that MDef does not help with Quad X and stun or having elemental attacks.
Question: did Poppadux check the item shop in OnRack?
I didn't see, so I can't say.
Guess we'll see if he heads to the desert to look. Yeah, looks like he's going to the desert to raise up the airship.
Okay.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
So yeah, let's see if our loot is hiding here in Earth. On the way, just kill a bat just because it was in the way. We can't have that. The man chat asking, what was that? I want Kerthump. It was a curtain.
And it's the ruse stick is in Earth.
And we got a loose loot.
Oh boy. We know it's not on Kraken's side.
And we still haven't checked Cardia. So, mermaids, Cardia. Those are our...
Could it be Keylock Marsh?
No, it can't, baby. There's no loose and incentivized dungeons.
Yeah, but I know that Keylock Marsh is a separate entry on that, so...
Not in that flag, but yes, Keylock Marsh can have its own incentive.
Okay, fair enough.
As a true classic gamer, we might be paying a visit to our old mermaid friend Bubbles. Seeing these wizards would definitely run away from a giant black belt, but that's all right. Punch him down.
I wonder if he's keeping the thief in the front for like the extra first strike chance or something. If that,
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works with thieves. Reduced ambush, higher first strike chance. Ten hits for 1,700. Bye bye, Lich.
Hey, squint arachnids make an appearance. But we don't care about them anymore. Alright, so where's Sho gonna go? Is he gonna do Volcano? Oh boy. Fortunately,
if you're going for check density.
Yeah, no, I mean it's fair. Toxic Catman on Poppadux' side.
Oof.
But he does have those ribbons, so should be fine.
So, for Poppadux, after air, well, I guess for both of our runners, but for Poppadux in particular, after air, after sky and after earth, do you do Cardias first or do you do mermaids first?
100% Cardia. It's 13 boxes. Don't have to take any fights unless the encounter table's really weird. That's. I mean, I probably would have checked Cardia earlier, but you know, you gotta make a play, and Poppadux, tried. He found one. He found one, and so you know.
If what you need is in the incentives, then you're just getting them as you go.
Mm-hmm. Both of those meat monsters on Poppadux' side, level 39.
Thankfully, the stone poison has been hitting.
Sho left and then realized he forgot a couple boxes. And there's this Quad X shirt, which, I mean, could come in handy against like a big Kraken or Tia.
And yep, man cats with rub, and I guess we won't see what else they've got. And it looks like he didn't even keep the saber gauntlet, Poppadux.
You don't really need it. It's nice. I mean, especially if you can get to 42. But he's not quite there yet.
Yeah, honestly, these slimes are probably the most dangerous things here because punching isn't the most reliable thing against him.
Yeah, he's not getting a whole lot of crits, which is very surprising. See what our robot friend has in store for Poppadux, if anything.
Ooh, belt's down.
Oof.
I didn't see how much damage was done, but oof.
Did over 700, I think, between the two punches.
Ouch.
But I mean, you only need one black belt anyway.
Yeah, but if it had gone one more round, that could have ended badly. Taking down Tia, and that is orb number 3 for Poppadux.
Poppadux does have a 42 black belt finally. Sho is rocking a 48. Kill a T-Rex for spite.
I imagine Poppadux is going to go knock out Earth, and then we'll see what he decides to do afterwards. You know, Sho is just going to obliterate Carrie real quick, and we'll see how much Sho decides to check and see on the way to beating Kraken.
Or does he go to Cardia? Let's find out.
Yeah, because he knows it's down to the 2 loose.
That's true, dang. He hasn't done any key locks yet, has he?
No. Didn't find the tail in Topher, and didn't find any of the ribbons yet. But Sho will at least find one ribbon.
Well, yeah, one's all you need. Well, you don't even necessarily need one with a gigantic black belt, but it doesn't hurt. Putting it on the thief. Poppadux on the way to grabbing his roost stick. He resets out of there. Probably gonna check dwarf now.
Yep.
And find a second ribbon.
And resets out of it.
Yeah, it's a long walk back.
Yeah, and I guess
That's
when you've
good,
got
yeah.
a 48 black belt.
Yeah. We're about to see Poppadux pull Lich 1. See if Lich puts up a fight. Spoiler, he won't.
No, nope, he doesn't.
45 on his main black belt. Pretty high on the other one too. All right.
And
Show is. Yep.
And Poppadux is
going to
checking
Cardia.
Cardia first.
Yep.
Ice sword.
Show is going to see.
Money. Nothing in the grass island. And it looks like Show is going Kraken side first. Makes sense.
I would still check that first box on the right before I go down Kraken side, because you never know what you can find there.
And there's the loot. It is in Cardia.
Oh man. That puts Poppadux in the driver's seat now.
Oh, yeah. Though really the only thing that would have helped Show is if it was in Mermaids and he checked those now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Poppadux did clear out Kraken side. We know it wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Poppadux going into Topher at about 116.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he finds a worm.
And he's taking fights along the way. Though I guess with smaller groups like this, you might as well just, if you can get a couple more levels along the way, why not?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fairly rare Chimera kill. You usually don't see a whole lot of those. Show on the Sharknado floor, gonna clear out everything. And Poppadux through the loot plate.
Trying to remember, where was that? The Mass Moon again?
What?
No, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Poppadux found it.
I don't remember, but doesn't really matter.
And I blinked and Lich 2's gone. Okay, Sho got them off, so okay. I thought it was in C somewhere.
And Lich 2 is gone while we were talking about Masamune's. Sho on the Kraken floor. About to light his 4th orb.
Alright, carry 2. And gone.
Carry who?
Exactly. And what if Sho's black belts just hit 50?
Slow water's slowing poppadux down, but looks like he got away. Find more seafood platters.
And Sho lights orb number 4. And is going back into mermaid side. Alright, Kraken 2 leads off with nuclear.
Uh-oh.
And survives a round. But that's about it.
Poppaduk's not even bothered to heal. He's just going.
When Kraken 2 is the only one that even lasted 1 round against you.
Mm-hmm. And we're about to pull the big man himself.
Mm-hmm.
See what he's got in store for us today.
I think you'd have to have something pretty crazy to stand up to what poppadux is going to be throwing at him.
Yeah, I think we need like something bad like stun touch or death touch in order to slow him down. And slow 2, but I don't think we've seen slow 2 yet.
I don't think so, no. So that was about 1,000. Well, there's Zap. So that was roughly 2,600 damage. Chaos is down, and poppadux wins the race with an official racetime.gg time, 1:21:26. GG.
GG poppadux. You just crushed Topher with those four big fists.
Mm-hmm.
And so with that, he's going to move on to the round of 16 in the brackets.
Yep. I know I looked up the brackets. Let me look it up again to see who he's going to be facing. I know that his opponent's not set yet. Let's see, where was it?
More importantly, is Sho gonna bubble bubbles? Yes, she does. Yes, he does.
Alright, so Sho is going to be facing off against the winner of Dengwu versus Krellin, who, according to the information I'm seeing here, hasn't done any of their races yet, unless it just hasn't been recorded here yet. Since this is a best of 3, and this was game 3, so this was a winner-take-all thing.
And see if he wants to do an interview.
I think he's already in the room. Let's go ahead and pull him up, and we have poppadux here in the booth. GG.
Thank you.
So, first things first, what was your initial reaction when you saw what the party was going to be?
I kind of laughed at it. I expected a tougher start to the game, but that early katana and Matoya kind of trivialized that. The nunchucks for sailing Cardia didn't help, or didn't hurt either.
Yeah, I figured the moment you saw that katana as like, promotion? Who cares about promotion?
Yeah. Yeah, when I first looked at the Blursings, I was a little worried about the 2 black belts because they had Black Mage Vitality, but I didn't even notice the plus 40 Vitality blessing.
Yeah, that was pretty much a net gain there, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I mean, even with the Black Mage Vitality, I mean, if you get a black belt into the 40s, you're still going to have 700 plus HP. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it takes some of my solo strats off the table, but it's still not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Not terrible.
Although, I guess when you find T-Rex off a hard reset,
Double T-Rex
any issues with grinding is pretty much out the window.
Yeah, that actually changed my strategy a little bit. I was planning on taking the Thief and the Black Belt up into the low 20s and then killing both of them off and taking one of the Black Belts up to 42. But when I saw the double T-Rex in the desert and I knew we had required War Mech on, I was like, I'm just going to keep the Thief down, take both Black Belts to 32 here, and then walking grind it the rest of the way. I should get to 42 by Topher.
And with the Black Belt having the Thief luck growth,
yeah,
being able to run from fights wouldn't be as big of an issue. And ooh boy, Sho finding a pack of 7 slimes. Ooh.
Oh yeah, those unrunnable signs were nasty. With no magic.
It looks like Sho put the mass immune on the Thief.
Unfortunately, that's not going to get as much crit as the katana, but it's still an amazing weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Because the slimes have, perfect defense, perfect absorb, so you have to get crits.
Yeah, I was lucky enough not to run into any 7-packs.
No.
Ran into a couple 4-packs, but no 7-packs. That's rough.
Mm-hmm. If I remember correctly, you ran into a bunch of you ran into some in Sky, I think, and then you ran into a bunch of like Gurnagas and Airs. Or was maybe I'm thinking of Show, I don't remember. But either way, Warmech wasn't gonna stand much of a chance.
Yeah.
So the big thing that kind of set you guys apart, for one, Sho ended up doing the 2 fetch quest chains relatively early. And he did not find the T-Rexes. His main grind ended up being a red dragon tile in ice. And he only brought up 1, while you were able to bring up both of your black belts.
Yeah. I was actually a little bit worried when I finally got around to going to Volcano and I found the Agama and the Eye there. I figured if he went to Volcano early, then he was going to have a pretty significant edge on me.
And in the end, it came down to the loot being loose, and really the only thing that would have helped Sho was if it would ended up being in Mermaids.
Yeah, I was preparing myself for the Walk of Shame back to Sea Shrine.
Because while you were in Cardia, Sho was going off, heading off to Kraken 1. So it would have been a close race if that's where the loot ended up.
Yeah, I imagine. What was it? I would have 3 boxes left that I could have checked where I found it before having to go back to sea.
Yeah, because I think there was, one more island?
Yeah.
Cardia? Yeah. Ooh, waters have blizzard. That's lovely.
Yeah, everything seemed to have frost today, and especially early on. We had frost on Peeds, we had frost on Arsahags, we had frosts on something in Marsh. Was it the Mudgulls? Maybe the Mudgulls?
Mudgulls had sleep, at least.
There were a lot of unrunnables early, too. I was really thankful for that katana.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you cut through everything with that thing. Show coming up on Kraken 2.
And one thing that also kind of bit Show in the butt, though it wasn't really his fault. He ran up against those werewolves that had mute, and I didn't know that you can't use potions when you're muted.
Yes, that's an odd thing I learned recently. I don't even think it was a regular seed. I think it was like an Iron Gold seed with the alternate consumables on, and the alternate consumables didn't work.
And those werewolves actually took Show out on the way back, on the way out of Marsh. So that was a significant setback. Although I think the bigger reason is because those werewolves had slow as well.
Yeah.
And Tier 2 is down.
I don't think Chaos is going to last long enough to really see anything, so this should be pretty quick.
Not with a 50 black belt.
Get out of the way, worms.
Yeah, by my count, Chaos had roughly 2,600 health. At most. Oh! Chaos has crack!
Oh, how vanilla.
Yeah, I noticed that the T-Rexes had crack too. How much? I know you had a good bit of cabins, but how much of a concern was that when you were doing your grind there?
I'm sorry, I missed the question.
The T-Rexes having crack. How much of a concern was that? Even though I know you had a good number of cabins on hand.
It was a mild concern. Till about the mid-20s, I was saving after every fight. Then I was just taking both of them before saving and resetting. But it wasn't a huge deal if I died. Just reload and try again.
Yeah. Yep, and Chaos is down for ShoFukomachi, finishing in second place with an official time of 1:31.54. GG.
Show.
So let's see if... Yep. And we have ShoFukomachi in the booth. GG.
Hello.
So, what was your reaction when you saw the party breakdown?
It was pretty funny, you know. And I love black belts, and I was like, okay, well, we'll see how this goes.
The weird thing is, this isn't even the first time I've seen double black belt thief come up on 4 Forced.
I'm sure it's come up quite often.
So when you saw the party, what did you have a plan initially? Like, what were you gonna? I'm guessing because you said you like black belts, you were going to try to find that grind
Yeah, I was, looking for a grind spot, and I figured, well, and I'll let the key items kind of guide where I go. I guess, finding the red dragon tile was pretty nice after having collected quite a few of the key items. They hit hard, but not hard enough to where I was super worried. And then, of course, finding the eye tile in Volcano way after I needed it.
It turns out the encounter that poppadux ended up grinding on in Northwest Desert, off a hard reset, 2 T-Rex fights.
I see. Yeah, this encounter table was really, really kind of funky. Lots of counters put together, and then kind of like a mediocre hero run-ish. But yeah, I guess that's a strategy I haven't tried yet, which is the desert, and see what T-Rexes give out. But maybe in the future I'll give it a shot. It seems to be a plausible grind area.
I did notice both of you. I mean, until like the very end of the game, like kept the thief down the entire time. Was that just because just to make menuing faster, or was there a particular reason?
For me, after I got to level 42 and only rezzed the other black belt, was to get the levels up on the other black belt, just to potentially have 2 pretty hard hitting black belts, and then. Once I started getting all those like unrunnable encounters, like, okay, I need to bring the thief back to life so I can, not have so many of these, or at least be able to run away.
So there was really a couple things that kind of made the difference here. One, Sho having that bit of a setback in Marsh with those werewolves. That didn't really help. And honestly, I did not fully realize that you couldn't use potions when you're muted.
I didn't either. I thought you could at least use potions, but I guess not.
And it really came down to where that loot ended up. If the loot had been on mermaids, it could have been a really close race.
And the thing with our race on Thursday was that there was I think loot, or he was in Cardia as well, so makes sense that they put it there again today. I didn't find it really early on Thursday, but it happens.
You were gonna be saying something, Rubes?
Oh, no, nothing important.
Okay.
So required Warmech. Did you have that in your other seeds, or was that just a Game 3 special?
We've done that all of the seeds. So we did 4 Forest and required Warmech, and I think it's made the race is pretty fun and interesting. You kind of prepare for that Warmech, to either be hard hitting or have nuke and nuclear or whatever. So I think it makes us play a little more cautious, but I mean, if you have 42 black belt, you usually don't have to worry too much.
Any consideration of making the thief your carry with that early katana?
Not really. I knew this was going to be a seed where I had to take the 42 black belt. There was no way I could feasibly level up the thief or whatever. Plus, not finding the tail. I have no idea where that was. So, but
yeah, tail was in the northeast of Toph, locked.
Oh,
along with the third ribbon.
Yeah. So, for me, it was gonna be black belt level up, regardless.
Mm-hmm. I don't blame you.
Yeah. Once you saw that the thief could equip katana, and finding one that early, I figured there was no promotion in this particular seed. There was no real reason to.
It was nice because it gave us an opportunity to take on something a little harder right at the beginning. So, but in the end, we would have needed to find a grind spot anyways, and then level up the black belt.
All right, so poppadux, you'll be facing off against the winner of Dingwu and Krellin in the next round. Any thoughts on that?
No, I'll be keeping an eye on the races, scout out my competition, and see where I have to work on my game, watch my races back, and see where it goes.
Well, you guys put together a heck of a series. I only got to watch some of it aside from this one, but it was very entertaining. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing what goes on in round 16.
Mm-hmm.
And congrats on making it to brackets. You had a heck of a run.
Right. That's kind of like, I just wanted to make it to brackets, and I'm really happy I got that. And a win over Papa, I'll take it. So I know they're a good runner. So I'm gonna look forward to future tournaments. I'm as one who has participated in like all the spring tournaments. I really enjoy it and enjoy coming back and redoing everything. I like to do crazy stuff with Czar, and hopefully later down the road I'll do the Iron Goal stuff with everybody. So, but yeah. Thank you again for having this tournament. I really appreciate it. Papa, good luck for the rest of the tournament, and look forward to seeing everything else.
Thank you, and good game to you too. Hope to see you around again.
Thanks.
All right, and I guess this brings our broadcast to a close here. So for Rubes, I am Millie Wizard, and have a nice night.